You've probably noticed it, you've seen it, and many of you have likely experienced this. The peculiar connection with a narcissist. Initially, they're all in for it, especially when it comes to sexual intimacy. But then they suddenly pull away, leaving you confused and wondering what is going on. This whole dynamic is so strange and puzzling. In today's video, we are discussing that peculiar sexual connection with a narcissist, something so strange, weird, and tough to understand. There are several reasons for this behavior, and that's what we will be diving in today. The strange dynamic of intimacy with a narcissist. This topic of intimacy and the narcissist has garnered much interest over the years because it is such a peculiar connection. We struggle to understand it because initially there is this strong sexual connection, or you have had the best intimate experiences with this person. Everything seems great at the beginning, but then suddenly it stops. It's almost as though you feel something is wrong with you because you want to continue being intimate, but it doesn't happen. This can lead to issues with self-esteem, confidence, and most importantly, self-worth. The attachment disorder. There is one answer to this perplexing behavior, and it boils down to the attachment disorder. When you're in a relationship, there are two people who are intimate with one another. This intimacy is about the connection between the two individuals. When this diminishes or stops, it causes us to internally blame ourselves because it's such a powerful connection, a bond that happens between two individuals in a loving relationship. However, when this bond becomes toxic with a narcissist and is used for ulterior motives, it becomes really damaging. The narcissist, being unable to connect to themselves, cannot understand themselves. Therefore, how can they connect and understand you if they can't even do it for themselves? They can't. The act of intimacy becomes leveraged, meaning it becomes very controlled and manipulative. To control you, they will limit or schedule particular times to be intimate, keeping themselves in control. This robotic behavior makes you start to blame yourself, thinking maybe the narcissist is losing interest in you, or perhaps someone else has caught their eye. The truth about narcissists and sex. The reality is that narcissists don't actually enjoy sex in the way you might think. It's not about the act itself, it's about the manipulation that happens before the act, the gaslighting, love bombing, and mirroring. That's what excites them. They could live without the actual act because they use other means, like pornographic material, to satisfy themselves. For them, intimacy is used as leverage. If they want you to conform, agree with them. Or if they feel you are pulling away, they will be intimate with you to reel you back in. The strange use of intimacy. Think about it, how strange is it to interact with another person like this? For most of us, the act of intimacy or wanting to be close to someone is a natural human need. There's nothing wrong with wanting or needing it, it's a basic human necessity. It's important for two people in love or in a relationship to naturally want to be intimate and experience each other in this way. But narcissists make this very strange, very weird, and toxic. The act of bonding and connecting becomes an agenda-driven act, making it very peculiar. The impact on self-perception. This behavior highlights the dysfunction of the narcissist. Throughout the relationship, not just during intimacy, their behavior confuses you and makes you feel something is wrong with you. You start to internalize their actions, believing you are the problem. The narcissist's disconnection from themselves and their dysfunctional ego create a barrier to forming genuine connections. They don't understand love because they never experienced it unconditionally from their parents. This lack of genuine love and broken boundaries from childhood plays out in their adult relationships. Understanding their dysfunction. Understanding a narcissist's behavior can be baffling. They grew up without knowing what real love is, and they lack a connection to themselves. Without correcting this from childhood, these issues manifest in various scenarios, including intimacy. The narcissist uses others for their own needs, seeing intimacy as a means of control rather than a genuine connection. They don't want to be vulnerable, as they view vulnerability as a weakness. So that's it for today. If you like the video, then share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.